Hello, students. This week I've assigned for you to create a toy, and the toy that you create must be able to be animated in Onshape. So the concept is with Onshape, you're going to always start with a sketch, and in this case, started with a Batman head, and we made a sketch. And then we went ahead and after doing that, we took the sketch and we created a new sketch based upon mirroring half of it. So this is a good way to create something to you only have when you have a lot of detail, you can create half the sketch and then mirror it to the other side if it's symmetrical. It's just a little hint. Um, then after that, I created a third sketch with both of them together that we were able to extrude, and we created this boxy Batman. Now, boxy Batman wasn't really what we wanted to do, so we needed to add some fillet to it. And when we filleted it, we went around the edges and we brought it in, and and then we got to sketch 4, which is on the bottom of this thing, which is right here. You can see sketch 4. We need to put a peg, so we put a peg on it. We extruded that out, and then the peg was there on the bottom, and then we went to here where we used the peg and we actually extruded it, and we extruded around it in sketch 5. So we created a sketch here, and we also used the geometry of the peg. And then when we extruded it, we you have this opportunity to create a new, and we created a new base right from the drawing that we already had. So that's what how this was done. So I looked through it, and apparently the student who did this before made a mistake over here. I don't even know what this looks like. I'm gonna delete it. See what happens to sketch 4. Just delete it. Okay, I think it's just fine. Um, and I'm going to come to sketch 6, which was the bottom. You see the bottom down here being sketched from the center point of this part here. So again, now in this case, when it was extruded, I'm going to take a look at the edit there. When it extruded, it added to the face of sketch 6, and it added the part to the extrusion 3, which was well done. And then the student took it down here and added a draft. So when you look at a draft will pull it in at an angle. So they drafted it and then filleted the draft to make it look the way it is, and they also filleted this part here on the base. So they have two parts, a base and a Batman, and those two parts were then pulled over to the assembly, and then they were put together with a Revolute mate. And a Revolute mate is right here. That's what allows these things to go together and revolve. So it allows only 1 degree of freedom, and it's an axial degree of freedom, which allows it to revolve around an axis. So I'm going to go ahead and right click on this. If I right click on it, I can actually animate the Revolute Mate and see how it works. And so the toy works like this. And it goes one way and then it comes back the other way. And I'll stop it right there. You're going to be asked to put this into a website. And I will show you now how to capture your screen by using Screencastify so that you can animate your part. So I'm going to stop this video